And joining us right now is Anthony Colonna and his father, Scott Colonna. They are in Augusta for the finals of the drive, chip, and putt competition, which takes place on Sunday, Sunday morning, I believe. It'll be on Golf Channel. And Anthony is from Barrington. He plays at Rhode Island Country Club, and he's the next stud golfer in Rhode Island. So, guys, thanks for joining us from Augusta in a hotel room in Augusta. How are you guys doing? Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, we're doing good. It's really nice here, so that's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
No problem. Absolutely. It's super cool. So Anthony, or whoever wants to talk, but just talk about this journey here. Obviously, as we put in our story earlier this week, or whatever it was last week, whenever. Anyway, just talk about the journey. This is your fourth time trying to qualify or make it to the finals. Obviously, it's a challenge starting in Buttonhole, Pine Hills, I think it was in the mix, and elsewhere. Just talk about your journey and what it's like to finally beat it.
Yeah, when I was really young, I started playing at Kirkray a little bit and worked with a lot of coaches since then. We've been at Rhode Island Country Club for a couple of years now, and it's been great. There's a lot of great coaches. And this is the fourth year trying to qualify. And I've been close sometimes and not others, but yeah, I did really good this year, and I think I placed first in all of them. So, yeah.
That's awesome, Scott. As you know, what has this been like for you as the father, and what has this whole experience been like for you?
Well, it's really been it's so exciting and such a blessing. I mean, I didn't grow up as a golfer. I grew up in New York City, so we did not know what a golf course was in New York City. And like AJ said, you know, we moved to Rhode Island, and we got a social membership to join the pool up at Kirkray. And the coaches up there, Nick and Tom, started with the little kids next to the pool. And that's how AJ and my daughter Gianna started learning how to play golf, you know. So we started doing that. He learned from his grandfather, and he just kind of kept doing it. And it's been an amazing ride. He did get close to coming to Augusta 2 years ago. He went to the regional finals at the Country Club up in Brookline, and he did not finish first to qualify that time. And so I'm happy the way he bounced back and kept working at it, you know.
Absolutely. Now, Anthony, what would you say is the best part of your game? What's your strongest suit going into Sunday?
So I've been putting really well recently. Obviously, going from Rhode Island's greens to Augusta greens are going to be pretty different with the speed. But I like driving too. Obviously, it's fun to hit the ball far. So
awesome. Now, this drive, chip, and putt started in 2014. And actually, a kid from Rhode Island, Patrick Welch, won it, or won his division. I'm not 100% sure which division he was in, to be honest, but he won his division. And now you might know he's a superstar golfer at the University of Oklahoma right now. And the other Rhode Islander to play in this is Gianna Papa, who we talked off there. She wished you good luck via the comments on our Facebook page. She was a finalist in 2016. And she didn't win it, but she made it to Augusta. And again, I'm not 100% sure on the division, so don't quote me on it. But so there's a little bit of a legacy of Rhode Islanders going to Augusta to compete in this. What does that mean to you guys, or what is that like to know? You know, you're the third Rhode Islander to make it this far.
Yeah, it's definitely cool to know that other people have done it before, and obviously I'm the third one. And I'm not going there to just like play in it. I obviously want to win, but obviously it's cool to carry on the experience.
All right. Have you gone and watched previous tournaments to prepare? And if so, what do you try to model your game after?
So we watch a lot of the golf tournaments on TV, whether it's just the regular ones or professional, and we've watched the past drive, chip, and putts. So yeah, I've definitely seen the greens and stuff, and watching how they run out. So yeah.
All right, I have a question for Scott. Have you ever been to Augusta prior to this?
I have not. This is our first time in Augusta, Georgia.
So give me an adult perspective of what it's like to go through those gates.
You know, it's really, I mean, as just a a father that plays golf, and it's an amazing experience just being here. I mean, everybody we've encountered talks about the experience and how it's just been, it's just so first rate. I mean, what they've done, and especially with everything that's happened in the last year, to keep the kids involved and bringing us here it's been amazing, the entire experience. It really blows me away, to the point of where I have to control my excitement a little bit to keep
that's why I asked. So does TV do it justice, or is it just not even close?
It's so I don't think the whole experience doesn't. I'm a big believer in going to a ball game and going to a golf tournament. Like, you get that feeling that you can't actually ever get through TV or through, your phone or something like that. So it's pretty amazing, and at first we started just saying, we want to go, we want to have a great time and soak it all in. It's an experience of a lifetime. And then he's kind of been picking it up where he's like, well, I'm just not going there to just have a good time. We're going there to, I'm like, I get it, but as a parent,
you're there for the glitz and glamour. He's there to crush skulls,
Exactly. I'm looking in the lobby in the bar to see what pros are around and who's at the court, that's what I'm doing. So it's
and don't forget the women are playing there on Sunday too for the final round of the amateur. So
yeah, we've been watching that on TV also to see who's going to be there on Saturday. So
yeah, that's awesome. So Anthony, talk about leading up to Sunday. Have you been practicing? Are you able to go and practice? Like, what was your process as a competitor now? Because like your father said, you're not going there for the glitz and glamour. You're going there to get a W. But what's your process been like leading up to Sunday, or maybe is it the same process you've had throughout all these other tournaments?
Yeah, so before we came to Augusta, we have actually a simulator in a garage in the winter that we practice on because it's pretty cold outside. But by the time we got here, we pretty much practiced every day at the country club right next to it. So there's a range there. We just played 9 today, just trying to get a feel for the greens. Awesome.
That's so cool. So this is going to be on Sunday at 10 a.m. right on Golf Channel. It's something like that.
Yeah, his group is going between 9 and 10 on it's on the Golf Channel, and also streaming, I guess, on the Drive, Chip, and Putt website.
Now, right quick before we let you go, are you guys able to stay for the final round, or are they kicking you guys out before the round starts?
So we do get to stay for the practice round. We get tickets, but they're not allowing any spectators for the actual thing.
For the women's round. Nice. That's cool though.
Yeah. So
sorry, go ahead.
He's been able to practice at Augusta until actually that Sunday morning. So they've been practicing at the River Club.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Now, is there anybody else, not necessarily from Rhode Island, but is there like other New Englanders in the tournament, or are you the only one? Is the way they do it on the Drive, Chip, and Putt website is kind of confusing. And are you the only New Englander, or?
Yeah, so it goes by region. I'm the only one in the Northeast,
and
then there's a couple other kids from other regions.
Right, that's what I thought. I wasn't 100% sure, but so that's so awesome. So Sunday, he's going between about 9:30 and 10 a.m. on Golf Channel. Here on GolfNewsRI, we'll have complete coverage of it. We'll have an article up right after, and maybe we can maybe Scott can snag some pictures for us, and we can do a slideshow. We can talk about that off the air, but whatever we can do to help promote this is super cool. Anthony, when are you going to start getting nervous? I'd literally be crapping my pants. I'm 33.
Yeah, I think definitely when we drive up to it. I haven't been nervous yet, but definitely when I see it, I've only seen pictures on like the internet. So I think when we get there and I step on the golf course, it's going to be pretty cool.
Scott, are you going to be nervous? I mean, you're the dad, right?
I'm nervous already. I mean, I'm nervous while he's practicing, actually. I mean,
not to mention NBC's Golf Channel is going to have their cameras there too. So
it's going to, our whole family's really excited. I mean, his grandmother's been saying novenas for months about this, and, we just go through the process. They have everything. He's got to get tested tomorrow. All the participants have to get tested tomorrow so they can participate this weekend. And then they're having like a welcome reception and all this great stuff. So they're really put together an amazing weekend for him.